Today, so by reciting Namo Dasa 3 times. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn this stanza. Dhamena Pāḷi Desawa Asanena Nimandayi Sukhanja Kusalam Bochi Idan Wajana Mabarawi Idan Wajana Mabarawi. So firstly we will analyze so structure of this stanza. So here da me nan ba, da me nan and ba, so 4 syllables already. So after that here wa re dis, so ya they set, so that is a yagana, and also in the second line, so asa ne na, so 4 syllables already. So after that here ni man ta, so ni man ta, ja ne bu, so jagana, so yaja, that is batya wada, yaja. So batya wada. And also in that line also here su kan ja ku, so 4 syllables already. After that here sa lan poch, sa lan poch, so ya then set, that is yagana. And also e dan wa ja, so 4 syllables already. So after that here na ma bra. So here, you know, construction of bra in previous stanza. So Wednesday we learned here. So bara, so we consider as, you know, as a single syllable. Before the chart bara chi as a counted as, you know, last syllable, that is a jagana. But here, that is Brahmano. Brahmano is a name of, was to term for the Brahmin. But here also, you know, the same position, here Bara. But, so if we count here last syllable, and also Ma, also last syllable, Bra, also last syllable. So it will not be jagana, not ja nebu. So 1 to 1. So light, heavy, light. So in this case, so we need to consider as a, you know, double consonant. So at that time, this ma will be heavy. So that is why, you know, in some places bara as a single consonant, but in some places here as a, you know, conjunct consonant. So jagana. So this bara is very, you know, wonderful usage in. So sometimes as a single, sometimes as a double. So but here should be double, should be considered as a double. That is, and there will be consistent with the, you know, jagana structure. So that is a jagana, that is ya ja. Also bhatya wada. The whole stanza is bhatya wada. Okay. And so the first word, so in the analytical analysis, so da mainan, that da mainan, you know, should be divided Tam and the in. So that in is equivalent to the it. So here, double pronouns. So in translation methodology also, we already learned, two pronouns joining together. The second one is meaningless. So then also to him or him or to that. Inner also, that also, but so inner has no meaning here. So Desawa Brahmin, so who excel in the mantras. The Brahmin, so Desawa having seen. So damn, having seen him. So who is so the coming visiting Brahmin to him. So having seen that, visiting Brahmin. Okay, and so Desawa. So Desawa is derived from root Des and the gerund suffix doa. Gerund suffix doa. So it should be Des doa. But in Pāli, so very rare form as a triple consonants. That is one of them is dropped. So, but here strangely in the other example, so for example, so Rukar and the Dua. So at the time, current position is Kar Dua, but so former one, the ending consonant of the root is dropped. So that is why the current form we use is Katawa. So here also actually should be, date dawa, not date sawa, date dawa should be. So that is some scholars and idea in this case. So actually that is, mistracing back, or the other technical term also, in the linguistic field they use. So actually, so from the Desawa, firstly, sa is dropped, so Dedawa, and the da and wa assimilated. So da and wa, so Desawa, they explain in this way. They become the Dedawa. And after that, so da and wa assimilated. So data. But that data form is so very confusing with the the agent noun form tar suffix. So that is why return back as a, so actually it should be if return a data wa, but missing instead of sa, they return back as a wa, as a sa. So that is why in this way also. Okay, for that reference, so you can see. So in this article, you can read it. Pāli as an artificial language. So by he knew, born he knew, I cannot type his name. So German scholar. So that is the title of the article, his article. Pāli as an artificial language. So in that article, you can read it. So Pāḷi you can download in the website, in the browser, you can search available as a PDF file. He knew what, oh, thanks.
So Sayadaw, please see the charting window. I think his name, my typing is correct. He knew.
He knew, yes. On he knew. So in this article, you can read it, not only about the dates, but many, just so dates are, so, return back from the data, but amazingly, missing. So in the, so next verb form is nimanteyi. Nimanteyi is derived from the ni, but root is actually meant. And the, so ayat suffix. You're going to say ayat suffix, and past tense that was in singular. It nimanteyi, invite. So invite somebody with something. So that is here, asanena nimanteyi. He invited that visiting monk with the seed. Asanena nimanteyi. So that is why, so this term is the object of the desawa as well as the object of the nimanteyi. Okay, so this is object. Tamina is object. Object of the desawa as well as the nimanteyi. So the Brahmin Bawari having seen him and invited him with a seat, with a sitting place, so with a seat. So that is this term. So we already learned as a kakolokana, or two function as the object of the desawa as well as the object of nimanteyi. Okay, that is M. So here asanena nimanteyi, invited with a seat. So the other similar form. So nimanteyi also invited, but so in the end of the wasa, most of the monks in the Sima hall, we perform the Bawarana. So at the time we recite this Bawaremi, Detinawa, Sudinawa, and so on. Sangambani Bawaremi, Detinawa, Sudinawa. So we call the Bawarana, performing Bawarana. Bawarana is invitation. So during three months, during Wasa, so we live together. So with many, friends. So during that time, maybe I made mistake bodily, verbally. So at the time, if you see, please guide me. So Detinawa, Sudinawa. So you are invited. I invite you by seeing, by hearing. Well, that means, so if you see me making something mistake, or if you hear me, so making something mistake, so other than please guide me, please point out in this way. So Detinawa, Sudinawa. Here also, Bawari me or Bawari di is the synonym of the nimanteyi. That one also, the same usage. So Bawari me, Detinawa, Sudinawa, instrumental case. He also asanena nimanteyi. Okay. And so next one is, okay, Bochi. The verb form is Bochi. Bochi is an also difficult, Boch and E. Okay. So, and the last verb form is Abrawi. Abrawi is derived from the root brew and the past tense, that past tense singular, it. So followed by vowel. So A is inserted before the root, and here U become the O followed by vowel A. So bro, and O become the hour. So brower, and the E. So that is an abrawi. Abrawi. He said. So Ida Wajana Abrawi. He said this speech. So and here, you know, Sukhanja Kusalanja Bochi. He asked Sukha and Kusala. So roughly we can translate in this way. So Sukha and Kusala. Actually, these are technical terms for the Sukhanja Kusalanja Bochi mean he asked, so he's wealthy and healthy. He asked his healthy and wealthy, not his happiness and his wholesome deeds. Here in this case, Kusala is healthy, Sukha is wealthy. So that is why in the commentary, that one is explained in this way. So Kechi de Brahmana Sukhan, Kechi Kusala. So Kechi de Sukhan, Kechi de Sukhan. We can translate. So, O Brahmana, how is your wealth and health? Wealth and health. So Kechi, the meaning of Kechi is how. But so most of the scholar translator, they translate Kechi is I hope or I wish. So I wish, so you are wealthy and healthy. Commonly they translate in the translation. So in, you know, the some places of the Dipitaka, you can see Kechi de Bra, Kechi de Sukhan, Kechi de Kusal, Kechi de Kusalan in this way. So how is your health? How is your wealth? Oh, so the word Kechi, they translate I hope or I wish. I hope you are wealthy or you are healthy. So in this way, so because of stanza type, so Sukhan refers to the part praise, Gaji de Brahmana Sukhan. And also Kusala also refers to the, so Gaji de Brahmana Kusala. In this way he asked. So Sukhanja Kusalanja Bochi. He asked Gaji de Brahmana Sukhan and Gaji de Brahmana Kusala. So he asked, I hope you are well or you are healthy, wealthy, and so on. Okay, this phrase. So after that, so Ida Wajana, Abrawi. He said this speech. Okay, so Idam Wajanan is Idam Wajanan refers to the next stanza. Yanko Mama Dia Dama and so on. That is in direct speech. That is here quotation mark, the open and close inverted comma. You see, that is this speech. This speech is next stanza. His speech next stanza. Okay, so now we can translate the whole stanza. So that means Barahawi Desawa Bawari, sorry. Bawari saw him and so Asanina Nimani invited him with a seat. So that is one line. And Kusalam, he asked. So this one also we should understand here. His wealth and health. That is one line. And he spoke this speech. That is the next line. The next line. Okay. So the whole line in the translation. So as a one sentence they translate, he saw Bawari saw him, invited him with a seat, asked his word and health, and spoke this speech. In this way also as a single sentence translated. Okay, so any question about this stanza? Okay, so let's move to next. So next stanza is his speech. He spoke to the visiting Brahmin. So Yanko Mama Dea Dhamma Sabban Visijitam Maya Anu Janahi Me Brahme Nati Banja Satani Me. So here also we can analyze Yan, Ko, Ma, 4 syllable already. So after that, De, Ya, Dan. De, Ya, Dan. So Ra, Mi, Ja, Ragana. Ragana. And next one is Sab, Ban, We, Such. So 4 syllable already. So after that, Ji, Dan, Ma. So Ja, Nebu. So that is Raja. Raja. So we call the Rawibula. Rawibula. Because in the first line, Diya Dam is Ragana. And Anu Jana, 4 syllable already. And the he me braha. So ya dain set. Ya dain set. He me braha. So 1, 2, 2. That is yagana. So after that, nat ti ban ja, 4 syllable already. After that, sa da ni. So ja ne bu. That is ya ja. So yaja is Patyawada. Patyawada.
Sayadaw.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sayadaw. Deyadang, not ma. Why ra? Deyadang. Deyadang. Deyadang
Yeah.
is 222, I think. 222 is means ma, not ra, is it?
D is 2.
2, yeah, 2.
Ya is 1.
Huh? Oh, yeah, 1.
Yeah. This is single syllable da, DH da.
Oh.
Not double consonant.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Sayadaw.
Okay. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, sir.
So yaja Patyawada. Okay. And so here in this stanza, the verb nati, you see, the verb nati. So in Pāli, so we don't have any word equivalent to the verb to have in English. So for example, in English, I have something. So I have here property. I have property. So if we transliterate into Pāli, so I is subject, so that is I am. And have no Pāli word. And property is object or danan or diadema. So actually, so we don't have Pāli word for the have. So that is why, in Pāli, the ati pattern or nati pattern we use. So here in the second line, ati, nati, after that, subject. That subject is a thing, not a person. The thing belong to someone. That belong to someone is subject we use. After that, a person who possesses that thing is with the genitive case in Pāli. So that is why ati, subject, genitive case. So that pattern is equivalent to the I have something, the property. That is why here, so yam, mama, dia, dama, ati. So if we translate the literally, so there is dia dhamma of me, or there is my dia dhamma. There is my dia dhamma. So that means I have dia dhamma. So there is a two-way of translation possible here. There is something to me, or I have something. In this way, we can translate. So based on that structure, so here, yanko, mama, dia dhamma, and the sabba. So between dia dhamma and sabba, the verb ati also we should understand. So because, so whatever dia dhamma I have, sabba, all of them are resident. So given up by me. So based on that meaning, the verb ati should be understood. So yam mama dia dhamma ati sabba. In this way we can understand. So that is the usage of the ati or nati. So there is something, nati means there is no something. So things that belong to someone with the subject, with the nominative case, but a person who possesses that thing with the genitive case. Here, so that pattern in Pāli. So that is, I have something bad pattern in English. So we don't have any Pāli word, so equivalent to the have in English, verb to have in English. Okay.
Sarah, so in this case, the subject thing in this method is only applicable to the subject concerning with thing. How about concerning with human? The subject concerning with human, is this gonna be the same or is it be different?
Yeah. So instead of saying things, so something or somebody belonging. So for example, I have my friend. At the time, so instead of thing will be a person.
In Bali, we used to say Mama Buddha, my son, or something like that.
Yeah, Mama Buddha Ati. So instead of things, here I mean things belonging, possessing thing.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Okay. And here wasted G then is past participle of the wasted G. Wasted G da. So wasted G. So derived from the way briefest root is Saraj. Saraj, so give up, abandon. Was the Jadis? He abandoned, he gives up. Okay, here past participle. So related to that one also, this formula you need to see. So subject, object, and the verb. So subject is nominative case, object is accusative case. So at that time, verb is active verbs.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Subject is nominative case, object is accusative case, so verb is active verbs. So
this we subject the root. Are you talking about the Sanskrit root or Pāļi root?
Sanskrit root.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, Saj.
No, if it's Pāļi, it's Sanj.
No, Saj. So actually,
or maybe single ja also. Single ja.
Yeah, single ja also. So at the time, why double consonant become double consonant? To understand that point, I use Sanskrit ja, Saj root. Okay, so in Pali, two voices, active voice and passive voice. So in the active voice verb, subject with the nominative case, object with the accusative case. But in the passive voice, subject is instrumental case. Object is nominative case. Verb is passive verb. Okay, so according to that structure here, so sub-band is actually object, but usage then is past participle passive verbs. So that is an object is with the nominative case, but here that is sub-band refers to the dia Dhamma. Dia Dhamma is neuter gender. That is why in accusative case also sub-band. Dia Dhamma. Nominative case also Dia Dhamma. No more change. But here, subject is Maya. So all of them is given up by me. All of them is given up by me. Okay. And the next paragraph. So anu janami me brahame. Anu janahi me brahame. So anu janahi is forgive or excuse me, or forgive me or allow me. Anu janati, allow. So root is nya or janya. Anu janami. To allow or to forgive also. Forgive or excuse also. Okay. So the usage of this anu jana ti or he, here he. So objective move. Please allow me, please forgive me, or please understand me, please excuse me, and so on. Me or me. So here the usage of the anu janati or anu janami. So together with the anu janahi, so in that anu janahi is explained by the commentator as anu minyahi. Anu minyahi. Please see me. Please consider me in this, or please understand me also. Anu minyahi. And also anu sadahi also. Please believe me. Believe me. In this way also in commentary explained to word for the anu janahi. So that anu jana, the in the present tense or anu janahi, so its object with the accusative case, but it must be a thing. So if the object of the anu jana ti or he is a thing, so at the time will be with the accusative case. But if the object is a person, so other than the object will be with the genitive case. If the object is a thing, will be with the accusative case. But if the object is a person, will be with the genitive case. The usage or syntax or karaka, Pāli syntax. So here's some example. Anu janya. Anu janya is objective move of the anu janati. So anu janya hanatan barisan. Hanatan is present participle form of the hanat. Hanatan is genitive case, plural. Hanatan, hanandana, modified to the barisan. So that is genitive case. Hanatan, or here barisan. So genitive case, plural form you see. So that is object is a person. So other who are killer. Others who are killer. So that is in the stanza number 39394. You can see of the Sodanibada. But if the object is a thing, so Dhamma mana nujana. Dhamma mana nujana. So Dhamma ananujana. Ananujana. So this is accusative case. So Dhamma is a thing. So that is with the accusative case. So here, the object of anujana is me, a person, I. So that is why me should be understood as a genitive case. So, but the object of the anujanahi. So, the usage of anujanahi. So, if its object is a thing, will be with the accusative case, but a person with the genitive. Okay. And so, Brahmi. So, related to that one, in Pāli, so Brahma is, Brahma, the Rupa Brahma or Arupa Brahma. But Brahmana is a Brahmin caste. So in this stanza here, Anujanahi me Brahmi. Anujanahi me Brahmi. So actually that is the speech of the Brahmin Bhavari, so to the other guest Brahmin. So the word Brahmi is refers to the guest Brahmin. So actually that word should be Brahmana. So in declension, oh sorry. So in declension, the word that is vocative case. So vocative case, the Brahma, the vocative case of Brahma is Brahmi. Brahmi, the word Brahmana of the vocative case also Brahmana. So that is why here this Brahmi is not referring to the the Rupa Brahma or Arupa Brahma. Actually, that should be understood as a Brahmana. But maybe because of stanza or the limitation of the syllables, so choosing as a Brahma. Okay, so not saying to the Brahmin, not saying to the Rupa Brahma or Arupa Brahma. So that one refers to the guess the Brahmin, the other Brahmin. But instead of Brahmana here, Brahmi. Okay, a little bit strange. Not so Brahmi is derived from the Brahman. So the Brahmana, Brahmin for Pāli word for Brahmin is Brahmana. Vocative also should be Brahmana. But here Brahmi. Okay, so not referring to the the Rupa or Arupa Brahmin. That one refers to the guest Brahmana, guest Brahmin. And also next one here, Nati Benja Sadani me. So there is no 500 coins. So the guest Brahmin asked for 500 coins to the Bhavari Brahmin. But he said, there is no 500 coins to me. So I have no 500 coins. Okay, so now we can translate the whole stanza. Mama Deya Dhamma. So actually Ati. So Deya Dhamma is actually not property. So something to be offered. Something to be offered. So that is why whatever offering things I have Vasijitam Maya. So all of them so was so given up by me. Whatever offerings I have so all of them were given by me. So please please forgive me. So Brahmin. So I have no $500 coins. That is his speech. So whatever offering I have, all of them were given up by me. So please forgive me, Brahmin. So I have no 500 coins. Okay, so any question about this stanza? Okay, so no more. So next. So this is the speech of the next stanza is the speech replying by the guest Brahmin. So Sachi, that is here with the quotation with the close and open and close inverted comma, the speech by the so firstly the Bāḷi Brahmin said, I have no 500 coins, so please forgive me, he said. But the other guest Brahmin replied, reply him this one. Sajimi yaja manasa bhavananu badasati. So sadame diwasi do your hand moda paletu sadada. So here, so sa ji me ya first syllable already. So after that, ja ma nas. So ya they instead yagana. And also in the second line, ba when na nu first syllable already. After that, ba das sa. So jagana ja nebu. This is also batya wada. And in the next line also here, sat me, D will say to your hand. So sat, da, me, D, first syllable already. And after that, wa, say, tui. So 1, 2, 2. Ya, de, sat, yagana. And in the fourth line, mot, da, fa, la. First syllable already. After that, so do, sat, da. So do, sat, da, cha, ne, bu. Also Bhattayawada. Okay. So here in this stanza, yaja mana, present participle of the yajati, base yaja and mana, modified to the may. So yaja manasa may. So yeah, and the Bhawan. So that Bhawan is actually the Lord or the Master or your honorable, your honor. Your honor. So some scholars idea that is contraction of the Bhagawan. So the letter God is omitted. In this way also some scholars say, but the present participle of root bu. So Bhavadi and the present participle ant. So Bhavant. Okay, whatever maybe. The meaning is the Lord or the Master or your honorable, your honor. So that is nominative case. And declension also the same as the, so Bhagawant or Bhavant. Actually, in the nominative, so that is subject of the, so Nanubhadasati. But so if we say Bhagawant, that is want. Want is, for example, Dana want. In the nominative case singular, Dana wa. So Bhagawant is in nominative case singular, Bhagawa. So that is right here. If the Bhawan is the contracted form of the Bhagawan, should be Bhawa. So as a nominative, okay, singular. And the, so Bhawan is present participle, like the get chant. That Bhawan in the nominative case singular as a, get chant or Bhawan do. So nominative case singular as a Bhawan. So that is here also, Bhawan is the subject of the Dabab Nanubhadasati. So that is why. So we should agree with the scholar who said that is derived from the Bhawan. So Bhagawan cannot be, so actually should be Bhawa or Bhagawa as a nominative case singular. So Bhawan, that is the present participle form of the Bhawan, Bhavati. Okay, and the next one, Nanubhadasati is Na Anubhadasati. So Na is negative. So Anubhadasati, Anu, Upa, or Pa also, some scholar idea, but. So root is Da. And the future passive, so the future tense, that was a singular, basically, Anubhadasati. So the one also the same as the Da, the Dadi. So gives. He will give or offer. Okay, so here, Sachi me yaja manasa bhavananubhadasati. If the Lord or if the Master, so will not give, will not offer to me, will not offer to me. So here, me is the object of the anubhadasati, but that is, indirect object. So the thing is direct object, but here the thing is not included. So that is what the dative case. Yaja manasa is modified to the me, that is a dative case. Here sasa, you see. To me who is asking. So if you will not offer anything, so to me who is asking for, so Satame, D was say, Satame means seventh. So D was say in the day, in the seventh day later. So Donshan is genitive case, Moda his head, your head. So Pāḷi, Pāllatu, split. or divide, split. And the Sada means 7. So da is actually so a kind of the suffix, but mostly we use after the number. So ikada, duida, dida, jaduda, binjada, and so on. By 5-fold or into 5-fold, so into 7-fold, into 7 pieces. In this way. So may your do is imperative in the Pāḷi. So may your head so split into 7 pieces in the 7 days in this way. So I here not included the complicated word. So now we can translate. If the Lord will not offer so to me anything, so when not offer anything to me, sorry. So may your head seven pieces in 7 day. So actually from now. So in this way he caused on the 7th day from now. In this way he caused. So normally, you know, when we use the J, so after J, so present tense also we can find, and it mostly optative mood or so future tense. So mostly we can find. So Saji or Yeti. Okay, Saji or Yeti. Commonly, so to the sentence beginning with Saji or Yeti. So after the in the sentence, so mostly a present tense, optative or future tense. So here future tense. Nobody does that future tense. So, okay. Any question about this one? So, no more questions. So, let's stop for today by reciting Sayadaw 3 times. Sayadaw, Sayadaw, Sayadaw.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you,
Okay.
Sayadaw.
Welcome.